That's also a possibility. Hello, beautiful. The dainty princess. Now, it's usually her brother that seems to hang around the water quite often, so I wonder where he is. But you can actually get the most beautiful reflection screenshots. So snap away. And remember, we'd love to see your pictures. So hashtag Safari Live on Twitter, or send them through to questions@wildearth.tv. And if you've got any questions for us as well, you're welcome to ask away, and we'd be happy to have a chat with you. Look how careful she's being, walking along the dam wall. Oh, a thorn in her foot. Careful there, girl. She's going to go. Hopefully she's going to lead us to her brother, and we can see where they have been hiding away for most of the day. Very naughty. Although they're just, they've had a traumatic experience being chased by baboons, that they don't really have another choice. But there we go. That's the leg of a human. We want to see the spotted cat, so let's go around very quickly. We go just up on the other side of the dam wall, and then we will follow her. I think she's going to lead us back to a termite mound. What do you think, David? No, but do you agree, or do you have your own guess? Why don't you always just have my ideas, Dave? You think she'll be in the thicket? It's always fun trying to guess the leopard habitat, because they just go everywhere. They don't just love trees, they love termite mounds, they love it underneath trees and everywhere else in between, even in long grass. Let's see. Oh, there she's sneaking. She's sort of really just slinking away like a leopard does. We drove past here 3 times. 3 times this afternoon. Who knows how many times Rexon and Herbert came through here. There we go, around the corner. Ooh, I'm going to let you just lie flat. Hello, beautiful girl. Look at that lovely light catching her spots now. Oh, she's going to be a very, very pretty girl when she gets older. I almost said handsome, but that's not how we describe ladies. That is a word we'll use to describe your brother. Now, I'm hoping she does actually climb up. There's a termite mound just to the left of us, and it's a big one. Oh, and I hope she goes up there. Go up the termite mound. I think she is. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. There she goes. She's behaving now like my favorite leopard. Xongile is the leopard. I said her name was Lisbon. Lisbon was either in a marula tree or on a termite mound. She was never anywhere else. I think I only saw her walking on the ground a couple of times. I'm just joking, of course. I saw her numerous times. But isn't that beautiful with the big chimneys as well and the termite mounds? It's an unusual view. She's just stopped. She's paused for a moment and down she goes. That typical leopard behavior, or any of the cats really, heading up to higher ground to just scan the distance, make sure that it's safe. Or at her age, I don't think she's necessarily looking for something to eat. I think it's more of a safety aspect that she'll be checking. But now we know how relaxed she is around the vehicles, but there's 3 of us here now. Rexon has come in, not Rexon, sorry, Aubrey's in here with us now. So we'll just keep an eye out from a distance until we can get a definite idea as to where she's going to lead us. And I'm sure she's laughing at us too, going, ha ha ha, I outmaneuvered you the entire day. Good for her. It means that she's practicing her camouflage exceptionally well. Look at that. How beautiful is that contrast with the bright green grass. Also just stopped for a moment. Just taking one last glance back at us, making sure we don't get too close to her. And off she goes again. Right, let's reverse. We'll try and go back towards where Aubrey is. Right, we're going to do a bit of bundu bashing and a bit of maneuvering. So all the way, I'm going to send you all the way back across to Evia and the Styx Pride to see how they're doing. Bashing, so you're going to have to just stick with us until we get into a better spot, because Xongile is on the move. And it's actually proving to be a little bit difficult to keep up with her. She's so small and she's able to slink through everything, which can prove to be quite difficult at times. But we're trying to get a big enough gap ahead of her so that we can get a good view. There we go. How's that, David? That's all right, eh? That's not too shabby. Where's Hosanna? Looks like she's sort of listening out. She looks a bit thin, actually. And I'm sure she's waiting for Mom to bring her a tasty meal home. And hopefully Karula's out and about and she is successful this evening. Or maybe we even get to witness Madame Xongile going after a squirrel or even a dwarf mongoose or something small to keep her appetite. Well, so... nope, my English is broken today. No English for me, I'm broken. Yes, Xongile, I apologize. I cannot speak. But yes, to keep her appetite suppressed. That was the word I was looking for. It just took me a while to find it in the filing cabinets. Please walk straight towards us. No. And this is, she's starting to act more and more like her mother every single day, the way that she zigzags through the bush. Just when you think you've worked out which way she's going, she changes it again. So we shall reverse and get back in line with her again. And she's checking all these little sort of thickets. No, David, I don't know what she's going to do. We're going to probably have to move again. You can see how she's going to these sort of trees that have been pushed over. And it forms quite a nice bit of shelter. And I've said it quite often, is that it sort of does form shelter for a young leopard, but for ground-dwelling birds, for tortoises, even a dwarf mongoose would run underneath there and seek shelter. So she'll keep checking spots like that, and I'm sure if she could find a tortoise, she'd be quite happy with that. Hi, girlie. And you can see she's very happy to walk right past us. Dexter, you said that her tail is almost as long as her body. You're quite right about that. But they need a long tail. It's good for balance. I'm just watching her. She's right behind the vehicle now. Let's see where she's going to pop out. There she is, going behind us. And we'll just keep moving with her. A bit of a head shake. And off she goes again. Right, let's turn around. Like I said, we're going to be doing lots of this. Going back and forth because she keeps changing her route. She's completely changed direction now. But there's another termite mound up ahead. Rightio. But we're going to try and get ahead of her one more time so we can get a nice view. We're all trying to find spots to squeeze through the bushes here. But let's go back across to Evia with all the Styx cub cuteness.
At last, these cubs have decided to move, and they've jumped